Hey, this is LJ from Sevendust, and you listen to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands, with your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather.
Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather, and as always, I bring you guys awesome interviews. And today it is an honor and a privilege to welcome back Mr. Lajon Witherspoon, vocalist of Sevendust. They have a new album that's out called All I See Is War, out now on Rise Records. We're going to be talking to him about that. So, LJ, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, how you doing, brother? It's a pleasure to talk to you, hear your voice, man.
Likewise, my friend. Last time I got to talk to you for a little bit, you were gearing up for the Grammys, and I think you guys got shafted, but that's my opinion, though.
Well, thank you. Me too. No, just kidding. What an honor to be able to be nominated for the 58 Grammys, man. It was a pleasure to be there, and I hope it happens again. I still can't believe it. When you said that, it reminded me of how shocking it was to be a part of something so big in the music industry.
I'll tell you this right now, folks. I'm not saying this just because LaJohn's on here. The new album, All I See Is War, is freaking amazing. It is an amazing, hard-hitting album. So kudos to you guys, man.
Thank you very much. It was a great experience recording with Elvis in Florida and with Jeff. And it was a magic experience, man. And I didn't want to leave the studio, and I can't wait to work with him again.
So how good does it feel, LJ, to have a hard-hitting Sevendust album out on Rise Records, and you guys came to the table with more songs than usual to choose from? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, we had so much time off, you know. We got to go home and be daddies and husbands. And we were really relaxed, so that a lot of music was able to come out. You know, no one was really stressed. There wasn't a timeline on anything, so we were able to go into the studio with maybe more than 60 songs. And so that lends to be able to choose and pick and choose, and it was very fun. And to get in the studio and to work with someone that, like Elvis.
What's impressed you the most about making the new album, All I See Is War? What's caught your eye about, if anything, man? Is there anything that stands out to you on it right now, possibly?
Yeah, that we finally seem like we have the team behind us, Rise, and and like I said, working with Elvis and in the break, it just, everything kind of helps to get to this point right now, on these festivals and this headline tour right now, and the album doing well, and we just have to pray that it continues to do this, and everyone stays healthy, and let's see how far we can take All I See Is War.
I know this may sound like a crazy question, but LJ, did you guys kind of feel challenged on this album to overcome or achieve more than the last one?
Not at all. I didn't feel any. I wasn't. Some people ask that. You guys were thinking about the Grammys when you went in there to do this? I was like, absolutely not. It would be cool to go back to the Grammys, but we just went in and did what we do, Sevendust, and it's music. That's us, and so that's easy. That's the easy side of it.
How long did it take you guys to record this album?
I don't know. I think maybe we were there for like 3 months or so.
Now, you mentioned you guys have worked with Elvis Basket on this album. How was working with Elvis on this? Did he push you guys and then finally just come in and say?
It was great. First thing he said was, I don't want to change anything. You guys are great, and I love you, and I've always loved you. I just want to help Sevendust sound like Sevendust, the Pressure sound, but Sevendust. And it was us. It was us with him. He was like a member of the band, man, and it felt great. I never felt stressed. I was excited about singing every day. I didn't want to leave the studio, so that goes to say something there.
Yeah, that says a lot right there when you work with a producer and you don't want to leave the studio. That's pretty damn cool, man. Any songs off the album that stand out more to you than any on it as of right now? I mean, I know it's like picking your favorite collectible or child, but are there any that stick out for you?
I mean, I kind of removed myself from the album until like right now when everyone else gets it, but John's just listening to it in the back too. That's what we do. But Sickness stands out, man. I like that song a lot. But so all of them stick out. With Sickness, that's one. I think that's a special one too.
For you, do you do anything differently during your writing and recording process to maybe help you keep your mind fresh and open to not let the music get stale or not to repeat things?
Just do what's on my heart, I just do what I feel, and that's the realest. I try not to put any boundaries and think about anything other than the song and the moment. what I want to sing about, so that's always the easy thing.
Now, I've got to see you guys several times, and you guys do not disappoint. And for the folks that have not got to see you guys live yet, what can they get at a show from the mighty Sevendust?
Oh, we're going to give it to them, and, I think it's a roller coaster ride, and a lot of sweat and some tears sometimes, but an emotional evening. We bring it hard, man. That's the way we've always done it.
I have said this several times that there's 3 bands that everybody should see live, and that's Papa Roach, Shinedown, and Sevendust, because you're going to get your money's worth coming to see those guys live.
That'll be a good tour. We should try to put that together.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be a hell of a tour.
Okay.
We're living in the digital era of recording albums, John, plus social media to get things out quicker. Do you like this side of getting the albums out quicker and plus reaching more fans for you guys out on social media?
I'm an old school type of guy, but you can't ignore what the social media world is helping and doing, man. It's incredible, and with us signing with Rise Records, we're seeing a different avenue that we've never been down. They kind of have their finger on that, and it's amazing to see the response and how crazy social media is. It's great. I think it's a great vehicle. Coming
over to Rise Records, how much difference have you seen this record label help you guys through?
Oh, it's been amazing since day one. I mean, we've already done 3 music videos. We haven't done that in forever. I think one of the songs, like the first 2 weeks, had 2 million views. It's like, wow, this is really something that we haven't seen before.
In your own opinion, man, what does Sevendust bring to the table for music that's not out there as of right now, possibly? Not knocking anybody else, but just what does Sevendust bring?
I think we bring honesty. I think we bring a real band. We're just a bunch of country boys that grew up together that are still rocking and enjoy what we do.
Support-wise, is there a country or region, LJ, that stands out or even surprises you that you guys get support from?
Yeah, I mean, places all over the world, Australia, everywhere. It's crazy, the places that we haven't been, the places we need to go to, like Brazil. There's fans everywhere, man. It's amazing to me. It's always been, and what a pleasure it is to touch people that far away, with your music.
Now, you guys just played Carolina Rebellion. How was that, man?
Oh, it was crazy. It was great, man. Everybody was there from Ozzy to Alice in Chains and STP with the new singer. It was great.
Yeah, my friend Josh Crum, he covered Welcome to Rockville for me, and he got to interview you guys down there, so that's pretty cool. Kudos to you all, man.
Oh, yeah, man. All the festivals have been great, man. I love the festivals.
What made you want to become a musician? What was that spark for you that said, yeah, that's what I want to do right there?
I was singing in the church. My daddy had a disco-era band. They all had guitar, bass, drums, and I would watch him rehearse. I would go see his sound checks, and I could still remember the smell, the stairs of some clubs that he played. I can remember the tables and the candles, the lighting, just the whole. I think that's when it got me when I was a kid. Definitely wasn't old enough to get it anywhere, but that whole life, that energy was something that I felt like I was destined to be a part of, and I thank the Lord that I'm still able to do it right now.
Is there a show or a moment, man, that still sticks out in your mind that you couldn't believe that you were part of Sevendust? That took you by surprise, maybe?
Well, there's so many things like that's happened over the course of our career, but to make it easy, Woodstock 99 was one of those type of things that was incredible. Early in the day, I'm hanging out with Willie Nelson on his bus. And then after that, jamming. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, Woodstock 99 is definitely one of those type of things.
I would love to see another Woodstock happen, but that's me, though.
That'd be great. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers were there. It was crazy. All kind of stuff was going on.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I know you guys get this, but still to this day, LJ, what's it mean to you guys when you receive an email from a fan or prior to the shows or after the shows? They still tell you to this day that Sevendust music has let them overcome a bad experience, gave them inspiration to overcome a bad, overcome an obstacle, or it's just made them to relax and get away over the everyday bullshit that we go through. What's that mean to you all?
It makes you feel like, hey, well, we're real, and I hope that they understand, and I think that they do. That we're just like them. We're no different. We go through the same ups and downs, the same worries about bills, the same, issues with, somebody might be mad. Just everything that everyone else in life goes through, we go through. We're able just to put it in song, and hopefully this is therapy because it's therapy for us. So I hope it's therapy for people. people out there too.
Folks, All I See Is War by the mighty Sevendust is out right now, out on Rise Records. You want to pick this album up. And like I said, I've loved Sevendust since the first time I heard them. Bitch, Black are my favorite. Praise are my favorite songs by these guys. And they do not disappoint. So as a fan, first and foremost, LJ, thank you guys for what you have done.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. And we look forward to seeing everybody out there. And thanks for taking the time to do this, brother.
Before I let you go, good sir, would you care to do a promo for the show?
Hey, this is LJ from Sevendust, and you listen to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Everybody stick around. We got some great music coming up, and you only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour and BODS Mayhem Radio Network. Thank you so much, LJ.
Hey, man. Thank you. You have a great weekend, brother.